Hi everybody, Matt and Tom back with you. Hope you're okay. Another gorgeous day, and today we are in Hapton. Once this was all a deer park, and there was a huge tower, Hapton Tower, where who would it have looked out on? The
Townleys lived.
Townleys of Burnley. Yeah, all very different today, and you might just be able to make out in the background a huge quarry that's called Hameldon Quarry. And basically today all we're going to do is have a wander, a look and explore and see what we can find here. We've never been up here before, so it's new to both of us, but it looks very exciting. It's one of those things you head past, you look up and go, that quarry is huge. Yeah.
New way to Blackpool.
Definitely. We may suddenly end up at Blackpool. We don't know where the other side is. Anyway, that's enough from us. Let's head up and see what we can find. Worth saying early on is the fact I'm quite aware we may have already got the name wrong, but I think it depends on how long you've been here. I've seen this place also called Hameldon Hill and also Hapton Quarry, but the information I've got is it's currently called Hameldon Quarry. So forgive me if we're wrong, that's the name we're going for. And we start early on with a rather fascinating bit of history.
It comes from the colliery.
Yes, okay. So they brought stuff off the quarry down here, maybe an old railway line, do you think?
Yeah, but there is a colliery at the bottom, or there was.
Could that be the shooting range then across there? Or maybe that building up there. We'll go and have a look if we can get down here. So there's a very definite tramway from the quarry to the brickworks of Accrington, where the Nori bricks would have been made. Parts of the quarry, I think, are still in use today for quarrying clay. This area, though, also has a rather fascinating history, because we're just opposite the Hameldon firing range, or the Hapton rifle ranges, which apparently date back to Napoleonic times, and the constructions here are apparently from around 1860. So firstly, the buildings that are here, these are called the range houses, and now in ruins. This brick building was a former toilet block, and it's the rifle volunteers who came here to practice. And the site was used until around 1969. Across the hill from the houses, we should find the firing point, and then further up the hill are the shooting butts. So I think these are definitely the old rifle ranges. It's a little bit of a boggy hole to get to, but thankfully we've had a few days of sunshine. Hopefully I'm not about to disappear. Let's see. So, Napoleonic rifle range, right up to 19...
Aden, right up to Aden.
My dad?
1960.
Oh, 1960.
Reinforced.
Interesting, isn't it? I'm guessing the buildings were probably part of it as well then. Yeah, fabulous little find. And then I think there may be another bit further up. So yeah. Oh, I look forward to my legs meeting the gorse bush.
No, but the yellow flower. I hate gorse, but the yellow flower. Ah.
It always reminds me of Anglesey.
Yeah.
Are we in Anglesey?
We ain't in Calderdale no more. So.
So these are the remains of the shooting butts that would have held the targets. So you would stand on the firing range, shoot up the hill towards the targets.
Oh.
Yeah. Ah. Wow. We ain't going in there. Not from this side anyway. But yeah, this is the rifle range. That's really impressive.
Where would they shoot from there?
From under there,
Yeah, but there's no
up the hill. And then the bullets would hit into this pile of gravel behind. Fabulous. Bless you. Right, anyway, we should.
Oh God, it is a bit like.
Head up. What?
It does look like sort of one of those, like on a day like today, it's a bit like Mesopotamia. Sort of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed. I ain't no student of ancient culture. Before I speak, I should read a book. But there's one thing that I do know. There's a lot of ruins in Mesopotamia. So this was decommissioned 1960. But yeah, still lots of signs of the past here, obviously. Shooting point 12. Are there any other numbers?
Oh yes, down here.
Yeah.
No live munitions.
Well, oh,
Right.
no live Tom if you're not careful.
Number 9, number 9. Oh, I've fallen in love with a goose.
I'm glad that's on camera.
Her egg fell in the water.
Oh dear.
I fished it out of the slipstream.
Yeah. Okay, so that is the rifle range. That was a really interesting piece of history. No idea that was going to be here today. So we're just going to go now and explore the quarry. Yeah, I'm out of breath, sorry. It looks really amazing, even what we can see just here. So I think we should cue our usual music. So right in the distance, centre of the screen now, miles away, is Pendle Hill, famous for the Pendle Witches, but there is a bit more folklore as well.
There is. So the devil jumped from Hameldon Hill, apparently,
Yeah.
over to Pendle Hill, grabbed a load of rocks and threw them at Clitheroe Castle.
Oh wow, over there.
Yeah, over there.
Oh, yeah.
That's Accrington.
Oh, yeah.
North, somewhere over there.
Over there.
And that's why it's got a big hole in it. Not the royalists or the Catholics. Certainly not all around it.
Right.
And the other thing, of course, is a little bit of a ghost story. John Townley, in the 1500s, around the time of the Pilgrimage of Grace, enclosed, I mean he'd already enclosed this as part of his deer park, but enclosed land over that side towards, that would link the deer park all the way to Townley Hall, the other side of Burnley.
Oh wow.
And it cut over common land. So there was a big uproar about this. Anyway, there is supposed to be a ghost of a lady who walks around here at night saying, be warned about him,
Right.
his palisade, but what could they do?
And we think Hapton Tower would have been somewhere amongst those turbines, yeah?
Yeah, which was last lived in the 1600s by one of the Townley ladies.
Yeah.
And
Nothing remains today.
Of course, though, on a Tomadan sort of front, it is linked heavily with Burnshaw Tower.
Yep.
The myths around Lady Sybil, they always talk about a William Townley of Hapton Tower. Of course, there is no William Townley of Hapton Tower.
Right.
That's maybe
And we've covered that story.
Yeah. Oh,
Lady Sybil of Eagle's Crag.
Eagle's Crag. It's somewhere over there, isn't it?
Yeah, okay. Onwards. Wow. Top of the hill. Wow. So what's the reservoir?
No idea.
No idea. But we're looking at what, Ramsbottom area?
Well, one of the towers, there's a tower somewhere that's, oh, that one there.
Yeah.
Is that Ramsbottom?
Oh, it could be.
Or is that Ramsbottom?
Oh, wow.
And does Holcombe have a tower? Oh, that could be the one
Oh.
at Holcombe, more above Rivington. Could it?
No idea. We're a long way up.
We're a long way from over. This was a reservoir.
Right.
And they've been broken the bank there, and this is the, I think you can walk out to.
Ah,
We were wondering what it could.
that definitely looks like a reservoir wall, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And a big breach, a right big breach.
Indeed.
Mm.
Wow. 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 So, we're now at the opposite side of the quarry. Sorry, I stopped filming a while ago because we were a long way away from the quarry. We're just trying to find a way back around to it for the last part of the video. I've just sat down to have a little break. I found the very best thing ever in my bag. seem to have lost Tom. I thought he was right behind me. Oh dear. What a place this is. Definitely worth a visit. So from here we're going to head down, and the last thing we're going to show you, there's a little woodland at the bottom of the quarry, Hameldon
Quarry wood.
So we're just going to head down there. That's the end of the quarry. There is a little bit more, but well, there's a lot more probably on the tops, but we're not heading back up again.
We have legs.
Yeah, they've been shredded. So let's head down, show you the wood, and we'll bring this one to an end. I hope you've enjoyed this little wander though, and yeah, definitely recommend, if you like your old quarries, this is a good one to do. Surreptitiously film as we're passing. No. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. Gosh. What happened here? Ooh. Wow. Gosh. Okay guys, there we are. That is the Hameldon Quarry at Hapton. What an amazing place, and ruins. And you can't hear me now because it's suddenly got windy and we're running for a train. So we will see you for the next video from Tom.
Hello.
And me. See you soon guys, bye for now.